Everyone, I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wembanyama. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Here's Fox. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
And that one is hammered home.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. And he makes it.
That's one of the things that makes Anunoby so valuable offensively. I mean, he's always a threat, even if he doesn't have the ball.
For 3, Fears. Connects from downtown. Fears has got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Pass to Jokic. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Fox outside. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. 5 points in the game.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
For 3, Fears. Gets the 3 to fall. Fears has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's a screen. It's Dort on the wing. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Jokic. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
I don't know if this is one of Jokic's preferred spots, but his smooth stroke allows him to cash in from anywhere.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And here's Jokic outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Fox. Oh, he picked him clean. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Collins outside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Collins has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Smits. Collins with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 4. Harden surveying the D. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Minnesota will be traveling to face him after this game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. On the wing, Bryant. Pass to Patterson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And here's Milwaukee now. Now here's Harden. Still no points. 2 points. That one goes.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Pass to George. From outside the arc. Counted from distance. And the Bucks lead by 7.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Here's Smits. Now here's Brooks. Here's Smits. It's hauled in by Black. Right side Harden. From deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And as we're starting to see more of Buzelis, his coaches want more of that. Just impacting the glass.
Williams misses. Here's Milwaukee. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Kicks it out to Collins. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Williams. Sweet little floater.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Collins outside. George for 3. Pure from 3-point range. George has got his second basket of the night.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Back to Williams. And he drives in. And he lays it up and in. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Milwaukee leading by 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Wembanyama down low. Pass to Butler. Jimmy Buckets with the tray.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. It's Wiggins on the wing. Collins outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Castle. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Back to Castle. And here's Butler outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Wembanyama. For the tie. Wow! Victor takes it to him inside.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby, let him score.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jokic's shot is good. Here's Fox. 6 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. Fox outside. And here's Wembanyama. For the lead. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And this is how dangerous Wemby can be from deep. You gotta respect his range.
And here's Jokic outside. Hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 12 points.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Ooh, a good look from Fox. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as much as 10.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bucks on D. It's a 5-point game. Outside Anunoby. Here he goes. Pass to Castle. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Anunoby gets the 3. Anunoby's got his second bucket on the night.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama making it look easy.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Here's Spears. Give him 8 points now. Here's Jokic. Puts up a 3. It's not going to go for him. A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Fox moving fast. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. An excellent display of speed there.
Here's Spears. Pass to Jokic. And another miss by Milwaukee. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Wherever OG Anunoby goes, his teams win a lot of games, Clark.
Yeah, you think about his second season. I mean, be a part of the 2019 Raptors title squad was Anunoby. I mean, his defense is superb, and it affects winning in a big-time way.
For San Antonio, seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Down low. Outside for Dort. Hits a three-pointer. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, talk about a guy who made himself into a solid three-point shooter. Lou Dort.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Bucks making a switch here. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's Smits. And a nice finish on the layup. Smits has got his second basket of the game.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Here's Collins. And Collins with the slam. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Look, in a game this tight, those little mistakes make a big difference.
And here's Milwaukee now. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Collins. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance. Now it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's been all about Nikola Jokic for Milwaukee. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Milwaukee leading by 5. Pass to Dort. Jokic the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Wembanyama. And it's Jokic missing.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic muscles it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Fears. He's guarded by Castle. Jokic the screen. And the dunk by Jokic.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
Pass to Wembanyama. The three is up. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Fade away. Oh, another miss by Jokic.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Butler. The free ball is down.
I would not call Butler a laser, but he knows when he needs to keep the defense honest, and he'll take and make his share of those three-point shots.
No good from 3.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Castle with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Wembanyama down low. Oh, he misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Jokic! And it'll be there for the rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Here's Spears. Here's Jokic. Stolen by Wembanyama. Fox double team. Outside Anunoby. Now Butler. Stolen by Jokic. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Now Dort. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Quick two. Oh, net.
Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
Here's Jokic. Here's Spears. Shot clock at 5. Now George. Oh, no good again that time. Dort with a steal. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Now Butler. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick two and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Wembanyama screen. He launches. Ooh, the three doesn't go. So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what.